MVP's coach Francis recently announced that the world's fastest man for 2024 over the 100 meters, Kishane Thompson, will be participating in the 60-meter indoor finals. Is this wise, or is it simply a money grab? Plus, Tajay Gale looks like he's back in 2019 form. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. You do that, hit the notification bell so you know the next video drops. We drop a video at least one today in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your thoughts. On the ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, in the women's 400 meters indoors, Jamaica led a sweep. This we did at the Randall Tyson Track Center, where the latest staging, of the Arkansas Qualifier 2025. Jamaica's Leah Anderson led the assault. Anderson clocked a new personal best indoors of 51.27 seconds ahead of the leader Muhammad. Anderson did this in her section, which was section 6. That puts her as the 6th fastest Jamaican woman indoors in the 400 meters all the time. Then in section 8, Jamaica's Stacey Ann Williams ran 51.43 to win, with Nikisha Price in section 7 running 51.45 to take the win, respectively, while Anjanette Knight, last year's meet record holder, placed 5th overall with a time of 52.83 seconds. So Jamaica gets its first sweep, so to speak, for the 2025 season. Of course, this is indoors in the women's 400 meters. Leah Anderson has been stirring up a storm since the beginning of the indoor season. And with Stacey Ann Williams and Nikisha Price to boot, this is a good look for the island. Now, the only non-Jamaican who finished in that top 5 is the American Anna Cockrell. She finished 2nd in section 7 with a time of 52.54, placing 4th overall. It says here, Anderson delivered a strong closing effort, covering the final 200 meters in 26.89 seconds after an opening split of 24.39 seconds, pulling away from the former Olympic 400 meter hurdles champion Delilia Muhammad, who ran a time of 52.97 to take second, and Panama's Gianna Woodruff, who ran 54.85 to take that 3rd spot. Williams, a 2-time Olympian, produced a controlled performance in section 8, finishing in 51.43 ahead of Knight 52.83, who was unable to match her meet record of 51.74, which Anjanette Knight set last year at the same event. Of course, this was the Arkansas Qualifier 2025 indoors. So, really good look there for Jamaica. Nikisha Price, Anjanette Knight, Stacey Ann Williams, and of course, Leah Anderson, who has been sparkling thus far for the indoors season. All 4 walking away with a win in their section, with Leah Anderson taking the fastest time to walk away with the overall win. So, Jamaica came 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th overall. Also dropping the win and a personal best in the women's 60 meters hurdles is Jamaica's Onika Wilson, who now reps for the Clemson track team. The young lady, new personal best is a time of 7.95 in the women's 60 meter hurdles, which is currently, according to this, an NCAA number 1. Good looks all around for Jamaica, people. Good looks.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
Now, stick around. We are going to talk about some of yesterday's GIBSON relays, which was really, really very exciting, people. We had some great happenings there, and of course you can see the world's fastest man over the 100 meters for 2024, the remarkable Kishane Thompson, was in attendance. No, he did not run. Let me just say that straight up for those who are not yet aware. However, who did run and jump and looks to be getting back into that form of 2019 when he walked away with the win, is none other than the remarkable Tajay Gale. Now, Tajay Gale has been improving and improving and improving. Now, Tajay Gale has always been in that top 5 conversation in terms of men's long jump, but he has been plagued by injury issues. At yesterday's staging, I think it's the 48th or the 50th staging of the GIBSON relays at the National Stadium yesterday. The former world champion in the men's long jump event cut the sand in a meet record jump of 8 meters, 0.34. This is in fact Tajay Gale's best jump since his lifetime best of 8.69 meters, which of course he took the gold with in Doha, Qatar in 2019, becoming the world champion in that event. Here is the jump. Now it seems to be great news all around for Tajay Gale, because he had this to say. He said, quote, "Honestly, I am way better than I was last year mentally. I never really needed the 8.34 to boost me mentally, because in training, we've already realized that we can do that." So big up to the remarkable Tajay Gale, setting a new meet record in the men's long jump of 8.34 meters at the yesterday's staging of the GIBSON-MCCOOK relays, which by the way was very, very exciting. We're going to be doing a full coverage of that in another video. However, have to bring this up, and this one is from Trackside with Mel. Big up yourself, Trackside with Mel. Quote, "Class 1 boys 4x100 meter relays at GIBSON Relays 2025. Calabar blazed through with the win in a time of 39.60, followed by Jamaica College, who ran 39.88, the second spot, with Excelsior High School rounding out the top 3 with a time of 39.99. People, what I saw yesterday, the champs is going to be one heck of a show.
Wonderful Excelsior on the bar versus the clock. Let's look at the time. What a time it is! Some 40 seconds. 39.
We will be doing a full roundup of the GIBSON Relays 2025 in the upcoming video. Now, no surprise here, Masai Russell, the current Olympic gold medalist in the women's 100 meter hurdles event, took the win in the USATF indoors competition. Russell, who actually has been undefeated thus far for the indoor 2025 season, walked away with a new world leading time of 7.74. Remember, the previous world lead had been set by Jamaica's Akira Nugent of 7.75. So Masai Russell is the indoor national champ for the USATF and will, of course, be representing the United States of America in the women's 60 meter hurdles event at the World Indoor Champion in, of course, this event. And I meant to say the World Indoor Championships. Now, the yard in me sometime here, people. Me just cut off the word. Mujinga Kambunji, of course, set the new number 1 in the women's 60 meter dash finale in her homeland of Switzerland. She, of course, will be walking away. She walked away with the win and will be representing Switzerland, no surprise there, in the women's 60 meter dash this upcoming World Indoor Championships 2025 in that event. She set the fastest time in Europe with this run and the second fastest time in the world with this 60 meter dash. I want to know, so we love Mujinga Kambunji here at Peter Lloyd World. The Switzerland indoor champion set a time of 7.03, meaning Munjinga Kambunji, to take this win. If my memory serves me correctly, Mujinga Kambunji was the champion in this event in 2023. I believe in 2023. I'm almost certain that she was a champion in 2023 or at least 2022, somewhere around there. All right, so yeah, and of course, Mujinga Kambunji has not been sparkling as much as one would normally have anticipated outdoors in 2024, but she's been suffering from injury issues, so this is a good look. This 7.03 is a really, really good look. Second fastest time in the world thus far this year. When this was done, by the way, let me underline that, and the fastest time in Europe thus far for the 2025 season. Now, the fastest sprinter over 100 meters for the 2024 season, the remarkable Kishane Thompson, started his campaign for 2025 at the GC Foster College running the outdoor 60 meter in explosive style with a tremendous 6.48 run. You do remember? If you don't, here is that run. About a week after this 6.48 run, we saw him participate indoors for the first time in his life, walking away with a win in a time of 6.56. This was his first, as far as I know, indoor event, and of course we did report on this event. In the finals, the two Jamaicans who repped for the island were Kishane Thompson and Rohan Watson. Thompson won in 6.56. Watson took the last position, 8th, in a time of 6.82. Andre de Grasse was in this race, came 6th in 6.74.
In the world this year in 4. Thompson's got a little bit of work to do here because he's under pressure from Kemp. Now he's coming across the line. Good run towards the end.
But I have to tell you that at the end of the race, there were moments of panic because it looks to me and to the announcers and anyone who was watching that Kishane might have been injured. He was grimacing and he immediately sat down on the track, something we saw no one else do, and he looked worried and he looked as if he was in some degree of discomfort. Watch.
The outside there by Al Baloshi of Oman now.
And seriously, and I am not one to panic, but I got worried almost instantaneously. The announcer was worried. People called me who seemed to be worried. But in the end, it looks as if he shook it off. Whatever it was, he looked more comfortable leaving. So why are we going over this? Now, apparently, Coach Stephen Francis, the genius, has stated that Kishane Thompson will be running in the World Indoor Championship 2025 in the men's 60-meter dash. And of course, almost instantaneously, and we had just done a whole series about 2 days ago on the negatives and positives of running indoors. Now, immediately my inbox was flooded. People started to call me, some of my usuals, and there were some people were very, very worried because they believe this may be a miscalculation. Some people believe this might not be a wise move, or as some people said, is just a straight money grab. You know, them just a try to eat a food, as Jamaicans would say. Jamaicans, Ron Machete is the first person I heard saying that. Is this a money grab? Now, this of course is my 2 cents. Look, here's the thing. We saw Akeem Blake do this last year, but he ran through most of the indoor season and he walked away with some good money, taking 3rd in the same event in the finals, behind Christian Coleman, who won, who reps of course for America, and Noah Lyles, who came 2nd. This boosted Akeem Blake's, I would say it boosted him as an athlete because it's a big deal, you know, a world medal, bronze, is no, joke. So the difference, however, is that I don't believe this is going to be as dangerous. And I know that Kishane Thompson does have injury issues. And as I showed in that previous clip, I was worried because it did look to me as if he was injured, but apparently he walked it off. Now, here's the thing we have to do. I trust both Paul Francis of MVP and Coach Stephen Francis. They must know what they're doing. What I think is a little different in this scenario is that we have not seen him being stressed running these 60 meters thus far. So as far as we know, he ran that outdoor 60 that I showed you. He ran 2 sets of that indoor that I showed you a while ago, where he ran that one in that 6.56. And he's probably going to run 3 rounds. So he's going to do the heats, he's going to do the semifinals and the finals, hopefully, in the World Indoor Championships 2025. So, is it a money grab? Yes, I think money has a lot to do with it because he has a massive chance of walking away with the win here, world title. B, he's going to face Noah Lyles. There's a 99% possibility, and I believe he can beat Noah Lyles, which is going to be good for his boost, his self-confidence, etc. And if he walks away with that win, it's going to level him up to a whole different level. Remember, we saw last year, if my memory serves me correctly, we saw Julian Alfred do the same thing. She won the indoor 60-meter women's championship, and then she came back to win the Paris Olympic Games. So this is a very, very strategically good thing. But yes, there is a lot of money involved, if my memory serves me correctly. Now, I believe that the winner receives $40,000 for first place, second place gets $20,000, third place gets $10,000. Of course, this is US currency, and the fourth place run-up, I believe, walks away to $8,000 US. But that's not even really the money grab. The money grab would really be that walking away with that title, your endorsements almost double, and of course, your caliber as an athlete just goes through the roof. So this is a big deal, and it is a money grab to a certain extent, but it's that being a money grab is not a bad thing. I've often said to you that this is a business, and I don't remember if I said now this, of course, is my 2 cents, so you're hearing my 2 cents. So if it is a money grab, it's not a bad thing, and I believe this is calculated by MVP, so they're not going to put him in any undue stress. It's not like he's been running like this all season. So, and I believe that they believe that he's healthy enough to do this. So, I trust MVP, so I'm going to say this is a wise decision. They must know what they're doing. Yes, it's a kind of money grab because nothing's wrong with that. That's the whole purpose. MVP needs to make money, and more importantly, Kishane Thompson needs to make money. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that this is a miscalculation? Are you excited to see what he will do, how this will unfold? Now, don't forget to support us. Check out our Printify. I'll leave a link in the description below. We have our merchandise there, Peter Lloyd World merch. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings, and queens. Bless up!